was just a matter of time before political temperatures hit the boiling point.
Tuliambia wale msiondoke huko. Let sisi tuwe hapa. Because tulipoana Orengo amesema mbili tuliambiwa tukajua mambo imeanza. Now walipoanza kuongea, these people who are this side too, they are moving to the mess. These two are moving, these three are moving. Kukutania wapi? Kwa mess. To protect the mess.
They rushed to try and go for the mace, and at first I did not see what was happening because I was focused on the presentation. And then I saw some strange commotion. I think as he tried to go for the mace, there were also parliamentarians on the other side of the divide who then also went for him. And there was an immediate struggle for the mace.
Ruhu na Muhia, Mwenje came, but akapata already we have covered the mali Mexico. With me, I'm the one nilifinya Ruhio na hii kumbo yangu ya mkono. Hivi nikasimama nikafanya hivi. When you do like this, hakuna mtu anaweza fikia wewe. Akaniambia unanifinya, nikamwambia what do you want? Because we don't want to see what wa media wanaona what we are doing. Nikamfinya akasema unaniumiza, nikamwambia songa. Muhia akateka piwote anguke. Piwote akaniangukia nikamsuhia. Lakini still Mwenje alipokuja kushika mess nilimchoma hapa. Hivi akashutuka na akawachilia.
That set the stage for a major showdown on the floor as the government side battled the charged opposition. And that is when the speaker cracked under pressure and did what he had to do.
What did you expect me to do? Here was disorder in a national institution. Did you expect me to walk away? Did you expect me to cry? Did you expect me to ask for mercy? Oh, no. I had to take firm action to ensure that sanity returned and that the nation of Kenya didn't break, because it could easily have broken. And it could have broken under my hands. And thank God, I never allowed that to happen, and I'll never allow a thing like that to happen under my watch.
At some point, there was a near standstill in the House. A pensive President Moi on the right hand of the Speaker, who received periodic briefing from his then Vice President, now deceased, Professor George Saitoti. As Speaker Kaparo, on the other hand, engaged the then leader of opposition, now deceased, Michael Kijana Wamalwa, to prevail upon his troops to cease fire, even as Mudavadi soldiered on.
Then the other people came in, and they also, very hefty members of parliament, came and sat close to me, because the other move that these guys wanted to try and do was to come and jump for the speech and disappear with it.
Another headache was handling the president's security. Unknown to many, the sergeant-at-arms had requested for enforcement, and some could be seen peeping right behind where the president had sat, with every commotion that ensued.
Wasiwasi ilikuwa tangu tupate ripoti wakitoka kwa PG vile walikuwa na provoked sisi. Na sisi tukaenda kujipanga, tukazungumza na escort commandant kwamba we need this and this and this and this, and it is between you and sisi. We don't want this mambo iwe leaked kwa members. Na tulifaulu. Haikufikia members.
The afternoon's rebel-in-chief reveals the disruptions were a culmination of meticulous planning.
Yeah, we had several meetings, both in Parliament and outside Parliament. I remember we had some meetings in my house. We had meetings in Nyanja's house. We had some meetings in Wamalo's house. And of course within Parliament. And then people were told how to make these banners, how to carry them, put them inside your coats, under your shirt.
By the way, I enjoyed a lot of the sparring with the honorable member for Kenya then, and others. As I said, I learned to think on my feet, and I learned a lot of things as a result of their sharp intellect, and I think I'm better for it than I would otherwise have been without them. I think they made a marked contribution to the development of our multi-party system. They also made tremendous input into my own intellectual development.
We had learned that this is what they can do. We ended up preparing better because there was an element of trying to repeat a bit of that. And there are things like ensuring now that if you go there, it's not only one speech. We now made sure that my then assistant minister, Matthias Kea, and somebody else, I don't know if it was Koech or Matthias is dead, and I think even Koech, the one of Bomet, had died. So you would make sure that they have an extra speech in their pockets, so that in the event that there is ever fracas again and somebody disappears with the other one, you just pull out your second one and you continue reading. These are the lessons. And it is that year that we also learned that if they can't stop you in the house, they can stop you outside. So the movement from Treasury to Parliament, that is now when the tradition of escorting the Minister for Finance to Parliament started. Because before, you didn't need to have a motorcade or outriders, or even the police escorting you to Parliament before you present the budget. It used to be normal. But then it also occurred to us that what they can do in Parliament can be dealt with standing orders. But out there, if they decided to hijack a finance minister or block him from leaving his office, then you would be in breach of the Constitution, because to present the budget is a constitutional provision. So if somebody wanted to be nasty, they can block you, and you'll fail to meet your constitutional provision, and hence the tradition now of escorting a Minister for Finance to present his budget. So it started with, after my episodes in Parliament.
That Thursday afternoon would have gone down in the annals of Kenya's history as one of the many daring acts of citizens that litter the road to the new constitution that finally saw the light of day on August 27, 2010. For Speaker Kaparo, it was and remains a memorable Thursday afternoon, memories that come alive every year whenever the budget is presented in Parliament.
I think God was also on my side. Not I think, I know. God gave me a lot of guidance. It was difficult, and God helped me. And by the way, because of that sparring moment between Orengo and I, at that time, that very historical afternoon, both of us shared a prize from the Law Society of Kenya. We were both declared the jurists of the year, the joint jurists of the year. So it wasn't an exercise in futility.
Duncan Hemba, KTN, The Untold Story.